Hello, hello, hello. So I'm on my way to the gym. I just finished work a couple minutes ago. I actually just got my little meal in. So finished my work about 30 minutes ago. We're off to go do some legs today. I know that this is a common thing that's done by other YouTubers, obviously, but I just felt as if it was kind of comparable. This is what I do. Like in the morning, in my last video, honestly, it's the same thing. I wake up, I do my cardio, I make my breakfast, and I eat it. I go to work, and then I'm doing this exact thing. I drive about 15-20 minutes to the gym, and I do my workout. I drive back, and I eat food. It's quite simple. Wait till I get home, and then I have a quick pre-workout meal. Today was more just like, it wasn't as much of a pre-work meal as it should have been. It was just chicken and romaine leaves. So obviously not very high in carbohydrates as I would like, but I got some gummies that I might pop here and there. I'm feeling really fatigued. It's legs. I'm not going to waste that. You waste the pump for me, left upper body, so you can feel good about yourself. You don't really see too much of legs, but I will be showing you guys a few snippets of my leg workout. Hopefully it's not that busy. Yesterday it was detrimentally terrible, but I think we're going to be doing a little bit of I think it's going to be definitely have some hamstring curls, definitely leg extensions, and there's a cool leg extension thing that I do now with the app. It's you lift them both up and then you only bring one leg down, and then you bring the other one down with the weight, and then you go back up and you reverse. It's quite good actually. I very much enjoy it. Almost like you're doing like two leg extensions each leg. It's insane. Other than that, I do have some pre-workout, but I think I'm gonna keep pushing it back. I keep saying that I'm taking a break. I am. When you can crush like 2 or 3 energy drinks and then do pre-workout at a workout, you know you got a problem and you got to slow it down. So, but we're probably about 3 minutes out, and I'm gonna hit some legs, and then I'm gonna finish on some cardio. I'll give you guys a little snippet on what cardio I do. I just do the bike and the treadmill, and then from there I'll just go home, eat my food. I'll show you guys what I'm eating tonight. I was gonna just do a Ninja Creamy, which is super funny, but that's just, no, it's too artificial. I'm trying to stay away from having so much artificial in my diet because, you know, I don't want the complications with, you know, like heart stool or just feeling, you know, just overall ill. So I will be doing probably ground chicken, which I forgot to take out the freezer, so I'm gonna have to cook that frozen. That's gonna suck. Probably gonna run some peas, and then I gotta run over to the rental because I do have my sweet potatoes in there. So I'll cook that up for you guys. I will be pulling into the parking lot here shortly, so we'll get into the workout, and you guys can kind of see what I do on this is my second day in the week. Yesterday was a chest and back focus day with a little bit of arms, kind of nice, got a pretty sweet pump action. I was really, really happy. Forgot a muscle shirt, so made sure I threw a muscle shirt in this time. But I will see you guys in the gym. I probably won't do that much chit-chatting. Obviously, I don't, because I just don't like doing that when I work out. I don't like chit-chatting so much. I just kind of like doing the workout, getting it done. You're tired. I want to go to the gym. I want to get the workout done. And then I can talk to you guys afterwards and tell you how it went. I'll do some posing. And yeah, we'll get right into that. Workout went smooth. Not a lot of people in the gym today, so the recording didn't go too bad. I'm gonna do some double bicep classic pose. I'm gonna go to a side chest and then a side tricep. I'd like to turn a bit more on both of those. Maybe activate the quad a bit more as well. I think I do an abdominal and thigh. And it's just the waist. You can't really control it too much, but I just gotta work on my vacuum a bit more. I think within the rules, you can't vacuum the whole time. You do have to engage your core. And then I do a little back pose. Everything's not going to be as cut as I obviously want it to be from the last year, but that's because last year I looked basically the same. I maybe look a little bit better this year, but give it until 6 weeks and I'll look pretty nuts. But other than that, we'll get into the rest of the video. You guys can kind of see how I actually felt, which wasn't too bad. Just remember, add 1 or 2 warm-up sets before every workout. Yeah, let's go. All right, so we are now done for the day. That was a decent leg workout. I actually had a pretty decent pump there. The pump kind of came after the leg press, so that wasn't too bad. The leg extensions always get me. They always get me nice and pumped up. And then obviously I did an ab circuit. I didn't record it because it's captain's chair and then cable crunches. Whatever. I do 3 sets of each. I try to kind of max out on it. And then after that, it was, well, posed, and now I'm heading home. So that wasn't too bad of a workout. It turned out really well. I'm happy with the results. I'm still 12 weeks out, so that's kind of exciting. Still got 11 more weeks. Tomorrow's gonna be an upper, so I won't get any recording on that, but the next weekend, next week, so week 11, I'll be doing an upper day. I think that'll be the chest day. I think last video I recorded me doing more of a back and shoulder day. So when next week rolls around, I'll record the chest and back day for you guys. That's when I kind of get a good pump and the posing is a little bit cleaner. The legs are starting to come in a bit. They crippled me last year, and it kind of was a bit of a struggle for me to get those up. And it wasn't the fact that they were like small, it was just the fact they weren't cut enough. So I do a lot more bike and I do a lot more like consistent, like I'm hammering these legs as much as I can to get them more toned, and they are looking a lot better. Obviously when you get a pump, it's hard for, like, you just get vascular, you just get veiny, they just get blown up with blood, so you can't really see like the striations so much. Obviously, like if I was I'm sure it's just different. For me, I just kind of get full of blood. I don't get really striations that much, but I don't know that yet because we are only on week 12. Things might change by week 6. It might be insane striations all over the place, veins. I don't know. I haven't really focused so heavily on my legs before, especially this second cut. Like, you know, not so much artificial, eat more whole foods, get better sleep, be more consistent with cardio. Don't overwork yourself. That was the biggest one. I'm cannibalism state, and like I lost muscle mass. I got weak, really weak. But today I felt pretty strong. As you guys saw on leg press, I think it was like 780 for 8 or 9, and it was pretty clean. I go deep. I like go very, very deep because you'll see people like load up a bunch of weights on machines and do like half reps. And sometimes that's good if you're trying to like if you're pumping out a lot of reps, and then you kind of do some bounce reps to get that little bit out. There's no problem with that. I did a little bit of that with the leg extension and the hamstring curl. But we are heading home now. I will go grab my sweet potatoes from the rental. I will put my peas in the microwave because it's the easiest way to cook them. And then I gotta cook frozen ground chicken, which sucks because I don't have enough right now in the fridge. I have my meals for lunch and stuff, but I don't want to take from that because I'm trying to keep that's another one. Consistency. I wasn't so consistent with my meals. I would just gauge to be within my calorie and protein and fat and carb like radius, and I would eat random foods but stay in that area, underneath or in that area. This time, I'm eating the designated foods I set myself, so I have a better routine to follow, so I know what's going in, and then if my calories drop, I cut back a little bit. My portion size just shrink. Simple, easy. You keep a routine, you keep it simple, the results will show. And that's the biggest thing. My biggest thing when it comes to anything is consistency is where progress is made. That's just where it is. It's just logic. Consistency is where progress is made. But other than that, I will get my sweet potatoes. I will get my peas. I'll get my ground chicken all cooked up. I'll eat downstairs, chit-chat a little bit more about what I have planned for next week. And I did start work. That's pretty big, so I'll dabble in that. And maybe talk a little bit about what I do for work. Keep this video kind of within the 12 to 15 minute range, because last time it was only like 7 or 10. Kind of want them to be a bit more. But anyways, I will see you guys when I get there. That's better. Anyways, I have now made the food. Ground chicken, peas, and sweet potato, and I cut them in fries. 100 grams of chicken, 80 grams of peas, and 110 grams of sweet potatoes. Comes out to a decent amount. I'll have it right here. 12 weeks out. My workouts are starting to change up a little bit, so you guys will get to see, I guess, different lifts and the correspondence of that. Just because I'm picking out certain things that aren't tightening up as quick as the other things are. So about my work. So work just started here, and basically what I do is I just basically look after the campgrounds. I look after the hamlets and towns. It's just county work. It is seasonal, and I'm looking for more of a major focused thing. I'm a volunteer firefighter, and I really like firefighting. So the plan is to grind out this year, make as much money as possible, save as much money as possible, invest correctly, and go to school by next year. Basically, work has now started, so the workouts go a little later. The meals get pushed a little bit more, and just the full exertion is going to start building up. So I know that a lot of individuals that want to do bodybuilding are also working jobs, and it's very difficult, and I'm totally with you on it, and I hear you completely. I know how it is to eat these meals, work this job, then have to do a workout, and then get home, do the nutritional things too, as well in the morning with the cardio too. So just know that when you guys are following me, you guys can understand that you can do it too. It's hard. If I could do it, you can do it. With enough perseverance and just enough dedication, you can get through it. And the biggest thing too, you can ask for help. It's hard, and I do ask for help when I need it. And I'm getting help from these phenomenal in-laws. You can stick with me, and you can see how this goes out for me, and I'm not gonna stop. No matter if I don't get enough views on this or I don't get a whole audience behind me, I'm just not gonna stop. But if you like this and you subscribe and you want to follow my story and you want to see how everything goes, then just know that I appreciate it, and I will appreciate every ounce of support and love you guys provide. But other than that, I'm gonna dig into my food. I'm super hungry. I appreciate you guys watching, if you guys watched to the end or if you guys didn't. But anyways, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.